Shin Sang-gyu Pelatih Fisik Timnas Indonesia, mengutarakan bahwa kebugaran fisik sangat penting bagi para pemain Timnas Indonesia karena akan meningkatkan performa pemain, daya tahan fisik, kecepatan, kekuatan, dan juga mencegah cedera. Dengan kebugaran fisik yang baik, para pemain dalam setiap pertandingan akan selalu optimal, sehingga dapat bersaing dengan lebih baik di tingkat internasional.
Yeah, I was a player, but it was like, semi-professional level. It's like a university, but I couldn't play as a professional player. I just tried to become a coach at early age. Yeah. Actually, I just compromised it because when I went to England first time, I wouldn't want to become the football fitness coach. I just want to learn more about the coaching skills and tactics and lots of knowledge about the coaching things in England. But I've got actually the suggestion from the KFA because you played football before, and also you study here in England now. So what if you just learn more about football fitness? Then you can work for KFA to improve also the fitness in Korean Football Association. So I just compromised. So that's why I just tried to focus more on the football fitness, and then just after that I came back to Korea, and then right after that, I started to work the football fitness coach in Korean national team. Yeah, obviously the football reason is the first priority, and the second reason was probably I can also improve my the language skills, in global society. Yeah. I've known him for a long time, and I also met him personally when he visited England. The reason the coach Shin Tae-yong took in charge of under 23 national team is because my previous head coach was sick, so he resigned. So the coach Shin was the proper guy to just take the under 23 national team job. So that's the moment I started to work with Shin Tae-yong, coach Shin Tae-yong. Yeah, just we separate a little bit because I decided to work in FC Seoul, so one of the biggest football club in Korea. And after that, I just went to China. It was actually the Chinese national team job, but all of a sudden, just something happened. So I moved to another Chinese professional team, and after that, I just also resigned. And after that, Coach Shin Tae-yong also called me to join this Indonesian national team.
What did Coach Shin say?
Why? This is like the personal thing, but why did you resign from the previous football club? And then just we had a conversation, and then just he said, "I need you." And still at the moment, I think even the COVID situation, and it was a difficult moment for Indonesia football. So it just he didn't tell me about the bright future of Indonesia, but it might be difficult. But if you can join with us, this me and also Indonesian national team, and it might be a good experience. Yeah. So I'm just happy with that. I think the most Indonesian player, their fitness level from the early age was not enough for the national team standard. So yeah, it's not about the time, but even though we spent same time, but there is just I'm sorry to tell you this, but a little less potential, So that might be a difficulty for Indonesian player, but it's gonna be better, and now it's already getting better and better. Yeah. Korean coaching group, that the culture is a bit different from the Europe or other countries. So basically, we need a multitasking. And now I'm dealing with some of the conditioning things. Conditioning includes, making schedule and plan and when to train and when not to train and how many intensity of, we need to put on training session. So I'm not really focusing on technical things, but still I can recommend, okay, this is the moment we need, the more focus in the tactical session and how, duration of the session and how many sets we need to do. Yeah, I mean, the reason why, coaches said that this is a real coach, blah, blah, blah. That's, it might be because, we have a, quite, close relationship. That's always, he's the owner, he's the decision maker. I'm just, including me and any other coaches, we're just helping him and helping, Indonesian national team to improve. So, but thing is we need the multitasking. That's the demands of, the coaches, in Korean, the coaching group normally. Yeah. And, every coach, every head coaches, have his own, philosophy of football. And, from my opinion, as a coach, who experienced lots of time, Coach Shin Tae-yong, and his football is fantastic, very dynamic. And, he doesn't want to, drop back. Still wants to attack, even though we face against, the stronger team. So which means, we need his philosophy of football and his style of football, that needs, more physical ability. So he wants, the Indonesian team, press high up the field, but in transition time, he wants to come back to our own defending half very quickly. And as soon as we regain the ball possession, he wants, the players to join the attacking side as well. So, very dynamic. And his football demands, the lots of physical ability. So, even though my job is to focus on the physical training, but his philosophy already focus on the football fitness. Yeah. I think the demands of fitness will be increased, much more, of course. But we have lack of time. This is senior national team. So only we can call up the players, during the FIFA calendar, So I just want, I want to ask, the players, the national team players, try their best while they're playing for their own professional team. So that when we call them up, we have a limited, amount of time. So we don't have lots of, preparation days. So yeah, that's the most important thing, the player themselves, they have to make an effort. They try hard, in their own professional team. Yeah. Yeah, football players are football players and normal people is normal people, and then they just work out for their health. But if I give some tips or some advice, rather than just the jogging with same tempo continuously, my recommendation is like, just mixed intermittent training. Like, for example, 18 kilometers per hour, like 20 seconds, and then slow jogging, like, 8 kilometers, 9 kilometers per hour, and then like medium intensity running again, like 13 kilometers for like, 1 or 2 minutes. And then maybe they can walk a little bit, like, 2-3 minutes, and it must be much better method to improve their, especially cardiovascular ability, and also increase, VO2 max. So, yeah, it might be a challenge, but I think, it might be, more fun for themselves rather than just like, 8 kilometers per hour, just keep jogging like, 30, 40 meters. They can change their pace, the tempo, and then just walk. Like maybe not sprint, the Gebeka, they cannot sprint, but a fast running, slow, gain, medium intensity jogging, something like that.